Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, you got Canelo coming up. Canelo Alvarez in the middleweight division, going up two weight division to fight Sergey Kovalev in a week or two. Coming up soon, about 2 3 weeks from now. Ain't really, don't really matter. It's coming soon, right? He fight Kovalev. And I was reading something that was funny to me. Because he was like, Canelo Alvarez is the favorite. It was 4-1, close 5-1 odds versus Sergey Kovalev. And leave me to thinking, you know what, me going up two weight divisions and we saying, how awesome it is for him to go up weight divisions, two of them, so he can get the fourth weight division, which that's not even true either, because the third one was 168, and Fielding is not a champion, right? The regular title does not count. I don't know why we keep doing that, right? But okay, he's going up here to fight Kovalev, who does have a title in the division. But normally when you're the dude going up two weight divisions, you're not the one that's the favorite. Especially no damn near 5-1 odds against the dude two weight divisions heavier than you. No matter how awesome the dude is, you're not gonna be the favorite in that fight. Right? I don't think Mikey Garcia, as awesome as Mikey Garcia was, or is, undefeated, right? But when he went up to fight Spence, I'm sure Mikey Garcia wasn't the favorite. Now, was he to beat Spence? He didn't do it either, but it doesn't matter. We're talking about just if he's the favorite. No. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. And when undefeated, Guillermo Rigondeaux, as awesome as he was, to go up two weight division to fight Lomachenko, he wasn't the favorite in that fight. You know what I mean? You think about it. Awesome Shane Mosley wasn't the favorite in that fight going up to fight two weight division to fight the Oscar De La Hoya. He wasn't the favorite in that fight, but he kept doing it, beat him. I don't even think Roberto Duran was the favorite when he went up, and this is the hands of stone going up to fight Sugar Ray Leonard in the two weight division. Not the favorite, right? You don't get that. So that's just putting it in perspective for who he's fighting, right? I don't know if Canelo is he gonna be a 5-1, four or 5-1 favorite versus a Demetrius Andrade or Jamal Charlo in his own division. I don't think he would be that big. And I'm going to repeat, Charlo and Andrade shouldn't fight. It's a dumb fight right now. Y'all brothers wait. Keep saying that. Dumb fight. I ain't even going to talk about it. That's ridiculous. But anyway, so the point is that this is not that significant. He's picking one where he's possible to beat him. Because I told you the truth are in the odds, right? You don't see boxers going up to weight divisions and being the favorite. That's the point of it. That's the point you have weight division. If you're going up to fight somebody who's usually going to be the favorite, then it's easier. This is what the odds are saying. That's never been done. The only one I could think of was a favorite going up two weight divisions from light heavyweight to heavyweight was Roy Jones Jr. And Roy Jones Jr. is obviously or arguably the best fighter ever. Right? You in the argument if you got Roy Jones. So you better be a bad dude, better be Sugar Ray Robinson, better be over there talking or something like that. If it ain't Roy Jones, yeah, what up? Floyd Mayweather could be in the room discussing it. Lennox Lewis can definitely get a card to come in there. There's some people that can come in there and talk. But Roy Jones gonna be in the room too, for sure. Only reason that it's not definite is because he just kept fighting too long. People see him lost. This new generation see him lost, and what was that all about? Can only see him on highlights and not knowing how awesome the other guy that he was fighting was supposed to be until he fought Roy Jones Jr. It's just hard to recapture that for a new generation. Roy Jones is all that, so he could went up to from light heavyweight to heavyweight and fought John Ruiz. And to people, John Ruiz had the WBA, and it wasn't no regular title. He had the title. You know who John Ruiz won that title from? He won that title from Evander Holyfield. John Ruiz had 3 fights with Evander Holyfield and beat him once, tied him once, lost to him once. So he wasn't that easy. You know what I'm saying? By the way. And then John Ruiz had some wins over Andre Galata. Remember him? Bad boy. Hakeem Rockman. We know what up. Fred Zaquindo 15 years ago. The same Fred Zaquindo who was about to fight for the title a year ago. But they probably just paid him to finally retire or something. So, Roy Jones was able to beat John Ruiz, and they was trying to disparage that fight, matter of fact, which kind of irked me because if John Ruiz was all that, he was in a lot of fights. You don't beat Holyfield, whatever. But Holyfield's record, that's a whole different ballgame. Holyfield's record is ridiculous. But at the end of the day, Canelo fighting Kovalev as a favorite is telling you what time it is with that fight. You know, it's still a decent fight. But I was saying hell no to Kovalev Canelo for the longest now. It shouldn't be because he should have done those things in the middleweight division with those brothers, Demetrius Andrade for Undisputed or Jamal Charlo, so he can definitely be the WBC real champion. Now there's a disparity there. We're calling Charlo's belt the regular, and we call him Canelo's is the real one, although they said he doesn't have the real one and gave him one called the franchise. So it gets a little confusing. And, you know, the ones that are so good won't fight. I know I keep ranting about it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, yeah, he's going up 2 weight divisions, and it's a valiant thing. He's about to be 4 division champ, which is not true. The third one does not count. You can't go up there and beat a regular champion and get credit for that. That's not, he doesn't have, that shouldn't even exist, for crying out loud. We have the titles already. You have a super champion. You got to beat one of the super champions for that to happen. Now he's going up here to fight, really, if you ask me, the weakest link of the title holders in the light heavyweight division. Because he's the one that's been defeated. And I told you already, even though your boy Gruchik just lost to Beterbiev, I think Gruchik beats him, Kovalev. For sure. Right? Even after this loss. So, that's why it's pretty good, but the things around it are telling you 4-1 odds for Canelo, the smaller guy going up, to fight a champion. If you guys know another instance where that happened, I thought of it for a minute or two, and I couldn't think of one where the one coming up 2 weight divisions was also a 4-1 favorite. I don't know. Against a champion, and don't come with regulars. Let me know. But I want to let y'all know that Canelo is the favorite versus Kovalev. So what do you think about that? Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.